Alright, hello race fans, welcome to the 5-hour energy endurance series. I'm going to do the best I can to take you through a lap at Sonoma Raceway before we get started. As you may notice, I'm going to be passed by a lot of the AI because I have them set to go a lot faster than the player. This is not a very easy track, obviously. You're going to want to use as much as you can, and I just got myself turned by the 99. You're going to want to use as much of this track up as you can, and not do that. You don't want to get up on the bicycle.
Alright. Clear on the right.
There's a lot that will go on in this race. You know, it's, like I said, a not really easy track. So yeah, I guess, oh shoot. Yeah, you do not want to drive like I'm driving. I'm not good at this truck. Ricky's the road driver. Ricky Hawk is the road course. But Liam is not. So you know what? Let's get us to the racing. This is the basic layout of the racetrack right here. Turn 1. What is all of this? So as they're going through their pace lap, we can take a lap, or virtual lap around here. 1.99 mile road course, pit speed 35 miles an hour, but you know, it's a road course. I don't think we'll have much of a deal with that. Turn 1, you're gonna, come in pretty hard. This is probably the best straightaway you have right here. And then this turn right here, I don't know what it's called. You're gonna want to slow down for that, and then hard on the brakes for turn 2 right here. Turn 3 and 3A, kind of the same deal as turns 1 and 2, but not the same. And don't ask me how, but it goes from 4A here all the way to turn 7. This is 7. So I guess this inside stuff that used to be here was all the rest. So I'll just call this turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8A, 9, 10, 11. So then you're going to come into this corner. It's going to be just me pretending I know what I'm talking about. You know what? We'll just go to your starting grid. Practice, Sam Young was the fastest, but Randy Carpenter is going to start on the pole, and Charles Jackson, Mason Wood, Daquan Joseph, Jordan Schumacher, Alex Taylor, X0, Thomas McKickiwick, James McLeod, Dion Scott, Dylan Petit, Sean Germain, Ryan Johnson? Yeah. Liam Ervig, Ricky Hawk, Dylan Young, Scotty Muse, Alec Gattuso, Morgan Carpenter, Justin Muse. Yeah, I'll just stick with your top 20. A few notable storylines and whatnot. I don't really think there are any. Your points coming into this race. Eric Barton leading with 10. Sam Young is in second with 6. Scotty Muse is in third with 4. He finished third place last week after turning over on lap 1. Randy Carpenter has 3. No, that's not Randy Carpenter. Wrong series. Derek Wilds has 3. The 14 car and the 17 car have 2 and 1 respectively. As we keep it slow. Not yet. You gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Waiting still. You gotta wait a while. And now we are green flag here at Sonoma. And I think we're gonna have a problem entering turn 1. Oh, they are 3 wide. Getting pretty racy, and there's a big crash. Trouble. Oh, there. We got a bunch of them stuck behind this wall. Liam Erbig is there. Ryan Johnson. Sean Germain. All these guys have been taken out. Now let's get to your leaders. I do believe Randy Carpenter is going to lead this. And then Charles Jackson in second. He won my short track series race. At the time of the recording that I'm, recording right now, the race has not been uploaded, but I will, this, the short track race is going to come before this. Alex Taylor, Mason Wood, Daquan Joseph, Jordan Schumacher, X0, Thomas McKickwick, Alec Gattuso, Dylan Young, Justin Muse. Now that we've got all that settled, let's take a look at what brought out this car. You dive down into the first corner, things are going to get a little antsy. You're going to bounce around, and that was probably the worst place to get taken out here, because not only are these cars, perfect shape, but they're not, broken at all, but they have to be towed, which will definitely lose them some laps. Hang on. This initially started right here. James McLeod, the 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet, comes down on the 16. I believe that is Dion Scott. No, that is Dion Scott. Sean Germain comes back up into these guys and takes 6 cars off of the racetrack with him. You got Ryan Johnson, Liam Erbig, Dylan Poteet, Sean Germain, Dion Scott, and James McLeod are all going to be at least 1 lap down. Now we're going to just take it through the rest of the lap because we have another incident right here. See, this is all going to happen because, people get a little impatient, want to get on these road courses, you want to get to spots as fast as you can. You see a couple cars hitting the wall kind of hard there. That might have been what brought out the caution, because the other stuff... Danny Wells is off the course. We got everybody's wrecking. We got one upside down. Darian Sykes turns upside down. So they get 4 wide in turn 2. Make some contact. One of them, the 5 car, that Evan Gattuso, gets off the track. He's going to get back on. But how does Sykes turn over? Oh, of course, he hits that invisible barrier. Oh, it's a chain link fence. Because a 3,500-pound race car cannot make it through a chain link fence. We'll go back to the helicopter camera, see what else is going on. We got Eric Burton, your points leader, goes around. And I tell you, there's a lot that happens here. Oh, Morgan Carpenter too. This is just a further from that incident. Michael Future gets turned around, but he's going to just make a quick 360 and get her back going. Wonder if maybe they wreck again. It's looking like they might. Eric Burton and Sam Young make a bit more contact. And, ooh, contact. Yep, there it is. Oh, they're all just kind of piling in. Take a look at this one. I am very sorry that there's so much crashing going on here. I went a little too far. Oh, he just comes right up in front of Hannah Smith. Is that Hannah Smith in the 88? I do believe so. Yes, it is. So the no, Hannah Smith can change paint schemes to her World Championship paint schemes for a few rounds because she is driving the same car. A reminder that if you are driving the same car number as you are in another series that I have, which is mainly the World Championship, because the short track series is you know, all above 100. But you can change your paint scheme. So we'll take you back to the restart. Well, maybe the caution lights are off right here. See, that's what happens when you take yourself through a full lap of wrecking. You get yourself to the restart. See Yoshidoku? Oh, these guys are back in it. They're all gonna be a lap down, but I mean, at least they're back in it. You know what I mean? They do have opportunities because I'm very confident that that is not going to be the last incident. So people like Sean Germain, Dylan Poteet, Ryan Johnson, if that even is Ryan Johnson, I will check with my handy-dandy deal here. And this does not look like 30-some cars. Green flag is out. You're gonna have more problems. And yes, it looks like we are. Maybe not. They're bunched up everywhere. We're watching this so that you can get more racing action without, you know, the super lagginess. 3 wide going down into turn 7. Not very smart. They seem to have sorted it out. Michael Future being very aggressive on his teammate, Stud Kickass. Stud Kickass is, Oh, trouble! Oh my god, hard into the wall goes Michael Future. Hannah Smith is also involved. Do we have a caution? No, we stay green. Let's take a quick look at what happened to the Future. Quick, before a caution happens. He's being very aggressive on his teammate, Stud Kickass. Has to get up on the brakes, and Hannah Smith gets involved. This might take him out of the race. I am not sure. No, he just got towed. Is the caution out now? No, it is not. Apologize for going through so many views here. Well, this is a pretty cool thing. We're gonna have to do this a lot more. You see all of them making their way through the S's. Well, I mean, you would be able to if I thingy. Now we can just get a look at everybody coming through this hard hairpin. And I'll tell you, I'm surprised that Future and Smith getting into the wall like that, getting together like that, did not bring out a caution. But, you know, on a lighter note, you know, we could get some green flag racing going. As all those lap down cars. Oh, Michael Future is out of the race. As you can see right there, it's an accident. Evan Gattuso with a huge lead. No, that's not Evan Gattuso, that's Randy Carpenter. Evan Gattuso's not even on the lead lap. Well, he is, but... let's just watch everybody go through this, S's. Probably one of the coolest things about this racetrack is just watching everybody snake through these S's. There they are going through this hairpin. Ooh, there was almost some contact. Now, does anybody have anything for the leader, Randy Carpenter? Doesn't look like it. There's Hannah Smith. She's going to be laps down. Well, we are on lap 7 out of 28. We are almost a quarter of the way through the race. My dog seems to have smelled something interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And it's my other dog's ass that he smells in this. It's kind of cool because he's got the 3 legs, so if you scratch the part that he can't because he's missing a leg, it makes a funny face. Alright, but less about my dog and more about the on-track action. Sam Young dives down, or goes in really hot into this corner. He might lose a spot to Darian Sykes, and we got a problem. Big stack up right here. Move forward, that's not gonna work. And they save it. How in the world did they manage that? Wow. You get 4 wide at a course like this. Actually, from this angle, it makes it look a lot wider than it really is. Alex Taylor is taking 2nd place. Is she going to gain any time on the leader? 4-second lead this time, or last time by. What's it going to say this time? Closer to 4.5. So Carpenter is pulling away, but we're only partially the way through this very long race. 28 laps, and we're only on lap 9. Darian Sykes, is he on the lead lap? Yes, he is, after turning over on the first lap. Wow, this reminds me of last week, except for he's not doing all that great. Scotty got points last week. Look going for some more on-track action. We had some side-by-side racing with Alex Tanker and Stud Kickass. Let's just go watching the pace car again, because this should be some fun stuff. Another thing is that we will have, this is just, popping into my head right now, but we are going to have bonus rounds, where certain rounds, podium finish is going to be just as good as the win. The full 10 points for everybody on the podium. Oh, was there some contact? I think we've gotten it back on pretty good though. But there will be bonus rounds where the podium will all get 10 points. Obviously, the winner will be credited with the win, and into a tiebreaker should the championship come down to a tiebreaker. Another thing is that, as the finishing results, live, I will, tally up the points on my trusty piece of paper, right here, in my notebook. I'll tally up the points, and I will tell you, at this point, it's going to be people tied for, these spots, unless we've got somebody in the top 6 that was in the race last week, or that was in the top 6 last week. Nope, it is all different drivers. Liam Irving, he's way behind everybody. Wonder if he had a problem. Let's go back and check, because, I don't think we'll miss a lot. He's either way behind everybody or way in front of everybody. Alright, you know what, screw it. I don't know what happened to him, but we got a big gaggle of cars going on around here. I hope it's not like Robert Johnson or Randy Johnson in that 60 car. If I'm saying Ryan Johnson this whole race, I am sorry if it's the wrong name. I just, can't remember. Speaking of him, he just got loose off the corner. Dived down into this hairpin, looking like there was almost some contact between Aaron Williams and Alex Tanker. They're side by side. I think we should get another caution. That would be extra fun. There he is, Randy Carpenter, making his way through to the hairpin with a 5.5 second lead over second place, Alex Taylor. That is probably the coolest looking corner on this whole racetrack. Maybe this one too. Just the whole essence deal. It is a 6-second lead for Randy Carpenter. I don't know that lap traffic will do anything. Maybe it will. Having the two so somewhat off the pace. We're coming to halfway next time by, and then we will take a break for a few laps. Not really a lot going on right now. Any carburetor goes through this corner. So as Randy Carpenter comes out of turn number 11, we will go to the halfway point, and we will take a quick break. I'm probably just going to accelerate time for a little while. Caution has just come out. Hannah Smith, getting into turn number 11, has a problem. Runs in the back of... No, gets rear-ended by the 77 car of Jacob Bell. Just gets rammed in the back end. Let's get another look at this. This has not been Hannah's day. You can see the caution lights right there. So let's see if we can get you to the restart right here. Oh, maybe I missed it. No, gearing up for it maybe. I have to check. We got one blowing up, I think. Yes, the one car, Justin Muse, has lost an engine. Let's first let's check to see if the lights on the pace car are still on. They are. So now let's go to Justin Muse and see how, when, and where he lost this engine. Oh, we are gonna have some pit stops. And pit stops generally mean problems. Taylor gets out. Taylor's going to win the race off of pit road. Let's just check back to see if there were any problems on pit road. These guys are still... Oh no, maybe they're not. Connor Germain may have stayed out. These guys were going to end up making green flag pit stops. That would have been even more fun. Wait, actually, what's going on here? I That's not important. Lights on the pace car are off, so we will come back as they enter the hairpin aisle. So we return to this action. Your top 10 rundown is not James McLeod, not Dylan Poteet, and so on and so forth. These guys are still laps down. I don't know if they're going to hit right now, which is why I came back a little bit early. Because, they're laps down, so I don't know if they were allowed to pit, a lap, or if they were supposed to pit a lap later. Because everybody pitted on the last lap before the caution. So, I don't know, we're just coming here to check this. What is Randy Carpenter doing? Hold on, just for 1 second. Just gonna pause this here. Go to helicopter. Rewind a whole crap ton to see who won the race off of pit road, because Randy Carpenter, from what I understand. What? Alright, we'll just have to check who won this. That is the advantage to having that first stall and starting up on the pole. This line right here is the end of pit row. And right there, that's where it was. Alright, so we are paused here. Here's how the lap cars going into the pits, by the way. Does anybody have anything for this guy up front, Randy Carpenter? We're about to find out. Gonna get the restart with 11 laps to go. Mason Wood looking like he's trying to go make a move on Alex Taylor. It's not looking like it'll be so. It is 7:30 in the morning right now. Don't ask me why I'm up so early. I think some shit's gonna get fucked up. Here's the cars that are just coming out of pit road. And I was right. Shit is getting fucked up. Woohoo! This is not what you want to see. Another caution is out. Jake Baskinger, Matthew McMurray. I saw Daquan Joseph. I think he went around. They're about to go around again. Looks like they got it all sorted out. But let's take a look at what brought out the caution. Alright, again, I am reporting back to the, I'm resorting back to the helicopter camera. I think we're going to see it all from here. Connor Germain gets on the brakes a little too early. Maybe. No, the 77 car gets in it too hard. Connor Germain swerves up to get up, no contact. He's going to go off of the racetrack. No idea why Baskinger swerved down. I had no idea why Joseph swerved down into Stud Kickass. Kickass seems to get away, and these three are going to get off the course. We'll ride on board with Connor Germain as all this happens. And Connor, don't even rage. Don't rage. You're back in 19th. 19th doesn't get you points. Just say it. That's something I don't like about racing, is, he goes and he's going to be nice, and he's going to give him the position, and it just comes right back and bites him in the ass. It's very unfortunate for Connor Germain. We'll take a ride on board with Jake Baskinger. We'll go slow-mo. Alright, you see, Jermaine's just going to give him some room, but it's going to come back and bite him in the butt. I guess he spun the tires a little bit off the corner or something, and they are going to go off the course. You can see Kick-Ass getting by, and there's Daquan Joseph around. Let's take you to the restart, or if we're even there. Gotta get back to my fun cameras. Brandon Main is letting people go by. Not quite sure why. Yeah, we will be back with your restart. Just a quick thing before we go back. Green, the lights on the pace car are off, so it would seem. Look at this right here. 109 degrees here in Sonoma. And I tell you, trying to get as far ahead as we can, but we are live once again. You can see right above the mouse. I don't know if you can see those. 2 cars out of the race. You see the third one that says retired. I accidentally hit drive, but I retired the race before I could fuck shit up. So yeah, 2 cars are out of the race. Justin Muse and Michael Future. That is not going to go well with Michael, but if he gets a win or finishes in the podium in a bonus round, that puts him what would be tied for the points lead. We are green flag racing once again. You're gonna see just gonna watch here to see if I think we're about to have some problems. Nope, they got the. I gotta go back to helicopter because that's the best FPS for my cameras, and we're gonna have another problem up in here. I think this 28 car, yeah, it's Luke Talbot, is holding a bunch of people up. This is not going to sit well with any of these drivers. They are all hungry to win. If they can't win, they're all hungry to get what they can. Is that the 28? No, I apologize. That's the 9, Alex Jones. Here's your leader, Randy Carpenter. We are at a whopping 10 frames per second. Don't know why we're in this game. A fairly short distance between well, actually, it's getting a bit bigger. Maybe anything happening here? I guess they weren't being held up by Jones. They were just getting all worked up together. I think we're gonna have a problem here. Liam Irving made some contact with Dylan Poteet, but with 6 laps to go, these lap down cars, we don't have free pass, so green white checker would be kind of fun to see. Don't you think? Nobody's off the course. We all stay on. We're gonna go back to spectator and watch everybody kind of fly through here. Charles Jackson back in 8th after starting 2nd. Thomas Kikiewicz is going to be the last driver to get points today if the race ends the way it is currently. And I don't think it's going to, because Alec Gattuso in that Superflow exhaust, or Superflow Days of Thunder car is right up on his bumper. Laps to go, and these points are much needed for a lot of these drivers. The 14 car Dylan Young is going to he's going to be the first driver to score points in more than one race if the race ends the way it is currently. He's currently in 3rd. This is the biggest battle out on the racetrack, though. Actually, this lead battle is kind of... No, it hasn't. This is the, most important battle on the racetrack right now, because this decides whether you get points or not for today's race. So right up on him, but I guess he doesn't want to move him out of the way, because if he does that, it could potentially cause a crash, which means a caution. Although, well, that would just be a controversial subject. I don't think he wants to be put under that pressure. It was looking like he was going to go for something there, but didn't have the right line or arc into the corner. He loses some time here. Eric Burton, he had a wide line in that corner. Four laps to go. We're going to come to three this time by. But Randy Carpenter, nobody seems to have anything for him. I do believe he's led every lap, except for the one that didn't really count because Alex Taylor did not get out of pit road before Carpenter. Depends on where the finish line is in this year. I'm not sure. It's seems to be after the Randy Carpenter still leads. We got 3 laps to go and a 1 7/10 lead over second place Alex Taylor. See some of those NASCAR haulers there. I don't know why they're wearing it. Well, we will find out where this here pit line is. Or where the finish line is compared to the pits. Finish line is way after the pit exit. So Alex Taylor may have led 1 lap, but hey, who cares? Actually, with my rules, Carpenter is going to lead them all because he won the race off of pit road, so therefore he had position. Close to 2 1/4 seconds. Oh, caution is out. Whatever happened? figure it out. This race may end under. This race is gonna end under caution now. Could it have something to do with Dylan Poteet? I'm not gonna edit this part out because I just don't have the time. It has everything to do with Dylan Poteet. See what happens. So the caution is out. And the race is not over. We might get a one-lap shootout, but I'm very doubtful of that. We are on lap 27 and 28 unless the pace car decides to pull in this time by. Randy Carpenter is going to win this race. So we're going to take a break because the lights are still on. So we're going to take a break and we will catch everybody crossing the finish line. Alright, so I think the leaders are coming. I can kind of hear a little bit. Don't know if that just fucked the audio. But nope, now they're in the hairpin. I can hear through the speaker. Probably working their way through the front stretch. Or, nope, maybe. There's the checkers. Checkers has been pulled out. So they're working their way through the hairpin. There they are. Randy Carpenter takes the win. Don't know where the hell everybody else is. And Alot Gattuso will... Wait a second. Something happened to the 05 car. Oh boy, last lap controversy. So we'll watch. He made a pit stop. What the hell? I did not hire this guy to make a pit stop. I hired him to win. So now let's take a look at the 05 car's stupidity. Where the hell he is. We'll just... Well, maybe he did. Seriously, Jordan? Seriously? You're gonna pit from a points-paying spot. Watch this. He's gonna pit on the pit road. Because, you know, he's a... I don't know. Pulls into pit road and loses a points-paying spot. Let's get you your unofficial finishing results. Your points paying positions, I will work this out in my high-tech notebook. Not netbook, notebook. So, Randy Carpenter got 10 points. Alex Taylor got 6 points. Third place, Dylan Young got 4. Fourth place, Mason Wood got 3. Fifth place, Thomas McKickwick got 2. And the last points paying position, Alot Gattuso. I do believe so. Alot Gattuso gets a point. So now your current standings are So on the first two spots, your points leaders will be who's it? It's gonna be Randy Carpenter and Eric Burton are your 2 points leaders. Third, fourth, and fifth are a tie between Sam Young, Alex Taylor, and Dylan Young. They all have 6. Sorry, I'm working out this point system in my head. Why are they not in the pit? Why do they not disappear? Right. Scotty Muse has 4 points. 97 card. Derek Wilds and 18 are tied. Or Mason Wood are tied for 7th and 8th, 3 each. Thomas McKickwick has 2. And Matthew McMurray and Alot have 1 point. So yeah, sorry this took so long to figure out the points. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. So we're at a whopping 11 FPS. Wait a second, gotta get the song.